All right, the first thing we're going to learn is how to stand properly. What I want you to do is just put your left foot in front. If you're right-handed, you want to put your power hand in the back. Obviously, if you're left-handed, you're going to go the other way. But, assuming that most people are right-handed, this is the way I'm going to show it throughout this series with the left hand lead, putting the power hand, the right hand in back. So just take a little step forward, put my hands up just like this. This hand's close to my jaw. This hand's in front of my face, protecting my face just like this. And I want to shrink my neck a little bit. I don't want my neck sticking up out here. I shrink my neck just like this. Here's the side view. You can see this fist right here is protecting my face over here. And I'm shrinking my neck up. I'm not standing like this. I want to sort of shrink my neck and hide my shoulder. Hide my neck, that is. Hide my chin as much as possible. So I don't expose my chin. I don't expose my button. You don't want to get hit here. You want to shrink all this up and hide it. So I'm right here. More traditional Muay Thai is right here, but I can be here, but more like in a closer, tighter stance, a little bit wider, whichever you prefer. Starting here just like this. And I'm nice and comfortable. Feet about shoulder width apart, a little bit more. Knees slightly bent. Now we're going to move on to the first punch, which is the left jab. Left jab for my basic stance right here. I'm going to take this front fist and roll it straight out. I'm pushing off with the back leg a little bit, snapping this shoulder forward into the punch, and I'm punching straight out. Here's the side view here. Notice that I got my right hand by my face. I don't have it dangling around here. Don't have my hand in my pocket or scratching my behind or anything like that. I got my hand right here. So my hand's up, pop, straight out. See here, not here. Again, I'm guarding that chin. Keep this up right here. And the same thing with this shoulder. When the punch goes out, the shoulder protects the face. See, I don't punch like this. I don't want to get punched over here. I hide this face just like this. This is the way the jab looks. And I'm pushing off the back foot, and I'm stepping forward, and I'm leaning my body into it. This is what it looks like without any punches. I'm stepping, and I'm leaning this way. Lean into it. So start here, boom, just like that. Boom, roll into it. Boom, this hand's up. Pop, pop. Just turn this hand over flat. Keep the shoulder up, protect the face. Pop. That's your jab. Put a lot of weight forward. I like to throw a power jab where I put a lot of weight into this. You can throw more of a flicky jab where I just kind of stand here and just sort of flick my arm out, not a whole lot of body into it. Or you can do what I like to do a lot of times, is simply push off and get a lot of weight into your jab, almost like a fencer's thrust. So I'm starting here, boom, really lean into this thing. Boom, boom, boom. This is my power jab or just a flick jab. But whichever one you throw, you're always protecting the face. Just like this. Just make sure you keep the hand up, shrink that neck, protect this chin right here with this shoulder. Just like this. Just like this. Give me all these angles to see. One other problem I see a lot is a lot of guys chicken wing. Don't chicken wing. What I mean is when you get ready to jab, don't go like this first. See that little elbow cock here? Don't do that. That's like a warning or a telegraph. Watch out, here comes my jab. Okay, don't do that. Just keep your elbow in tight. Pretend like you're in a narrow, very narrow hallway. See, and go straight out. This is easier to see coming. It's like a little warning sign. Don't do that. Keep that in. No chicken wings. Just pop. Pop straight out. Pop straight out. Pop straight out. Pop, 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 pop. All right, the next punch is the right hand. What I'm going to do with the right hand now, I'm going to start here in my stance. I'm going to push off my back leg, twist my body. Push off the leg, twist the body. Boom, just like this. Boom. See, without the punch, it looks just like this. Slam. So it's almost like it's not almost, I do this. I take my rear shoulder, and when I punch, the rear shoulder becomes the front shoulder. So I'm starting like this, push off, and boom. It's like this, see? So my hands are up. Boom. Shoulder comes up to protect the face. None of this. Don't do that. Shoulder protects the face. Bang. Twist the body. Twist the hip and shoulder. You're getting a lot of leg drive with this rear leg. Twist the body, man. Boom. Turn into it, You can throw it more long range, where I'm catching him with about, say 85% extension. Or you can throw a shorter right hand, where I catch it short or close like this. It's a short right hand. are longer. See the difference between this and this? You know, they're both good punches. Personally, the hardest I feel like I can hit is with a short, tight right hand, where I lean my body on the bag. It's almost like I'm falling on it. Not falling, but I'm transferring a lot of weight into it. Okay? But on either right hand, you want to make sure you turn your body into this. If you don't turn your body into your punches, you're not going to hit very hard. You got to twist and turn your body. So here, get a lot of twist. A lot of twist. Keep this hand up. Don't have it down here. You know, keep it up right here. Look. Protect my chins over here. Protect my chin over here. See, I'm covered on both sides. So pop like this. And again on this one, no chicken wings. Don't throw your right hand like this. You know, don't warn them. You want to surprise it. Keep that elbow in tight, pop, and get it back. Don't leave it out there. There's probably not going to be, you know, anybody taking your picture anytime soon. So don't be leaving your punch out there. Get it out and bring it back. Whang! Yeah, snap it back. You can almost want to think about bringing it back faster than it went out. That'll give you a lot of whip and snap effect. Boom, boom, just like this. Twist the body. Twist the body. Boom, 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 boom. All right. All right, now let's go on to the left hook. The left hook, what I'm going to do for my stance here, I've got this initial sort of wind-up cocking motion. What I'm going to do is square my body. See, I'm facing this way a little bit. I'm going to square my body like that. That loads this hand up, and I'm going to turn. Bang, like this. On the turn, square your body and twist. It's the twist that gives you the power in the left hook. It's almost like I'm going to turn and take off running this way. You got to get used to this. This heel's going to come off the ground a little bit when I twist. You see, so I square up here and twist. Here's the left hook. Pop. It's coming right around on the side of the guy's head or body. You know, either one. Turn here. Bang. I turn my body. Up. Bang. It's a bent arm punch, the hook. Sometimes I see students, you know, a big problem is guys don't throw the hook like this. The arm is straight. Don't make the arm straight. It's a hook. Your arm is supposed to be hooked. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to square up and hook. See? Square up, hook. Square up and hook. So on the hook, make sure your body turns into the punch. Make sure your arm stays bent, not straight. And finally, make sure you get your shoulder into it. Don't let your hand get real far ahead of your shoulder. So don't do this. See my hand and my shoulder? My shoulder's sort of here. My hand's here. No. Get the shoulder into the punch this way. You see, lean your shoulder. Shoulder's almost running it parallel with the hand as the hook comes around. I like to have my fist up. Some guys like to do this, you know. That's fine, whatever. I personally like this fist up. So I'm going to start here. Boom! Come here. So get this motion. But again, without the arms, it looks like this. Bow. This. Square up. Pow. With the hands here. Square up. Pow. Keeping this arm bent. The arm doesn't really move that much. It's the trunk and the hips that moves here. Square up. Pow. Square up. Pow. Make sure you keep your hand up. You know, you throw a left hook, don't have your hand down here. Don't hook like this. No, keep this hand up. Square up. Boom. My shoulder comes up, protects my jaw here. This hand protects my side of my jaw here. Okay, just thud and get it back. If this is my target, this plane right here, I'm going to penetrate and come back. See? Boom, come back. Square up here, boom, and come back. All right, that's how you throw a left hook. All right, let's go uppercuts now. I'm going to start here in my stance. I'm going to bend my legs and boom, punch up. Using my legs and my hips. Like this. So start here. Drop your weight. Don't be throwing uppercuts like this. Dropping your hands. See? No good. Keep your hands by your cheeks. By your jaw. Bend your legs. And boom, lift up. Whoa, like this. Lead hand, same thing. Bend over here. Pick up. Bend over here. Boom, pick up. Boom, pick up. I'm using a lot of legs and hips. My arms aren't moving a whole lot. You don't see my arms flailing out here. I keep them in tight. I use my legs and my hips and lift up. See right here? Hey. Hey. Left arm seems a little weird at first. You got to kind of put your weight over here. Get on your front leg and pick up. Boom, boom, boom. Put these together in combo. Boom, 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 boom. That's it. So the important thing here, use your legs. You know, an uppercut, you got to get a little bit low to hit upwards. So you don't achieve that by dropping your hand. You achieve that by bending your legs and picking up. Bend over here and pick up. Bend over here and pick up. See? So rolling just like this. Just like that. You can throw these uppercuts sort of upward at a 45 degree or straight in, kind of at the body, or you can come straight up to the head, you know, whichever. The body mechanics down here are the same. Lifting up, lifting up, lifting up like that. So dig in, dig in. A lot of this. A lot of legs and hips in those uppercuts. Just like that. All right, I'm going to move on now to the elbow strikes. Elbow strikes, in my opinion, for real fighting, it's better than a punch. You know, a punch, you can easily break your hand. Elbow is a big, hard bone. On these elbow strikes, you want to hit with this area of the elbow here, the point, you know, not really the forearm or anything like that. You want it right down here, smacking here. Our first elbows are the horizontal elbow. From my stance right here, I'm going to whip my elbow just like this, and I'm twisting my body. So in my stance here, you know, same old story, right? I got to twist my hip. So the right horizontal elbow, snap it straight across. Keep your hand loose. If you're all tight and stiff, that acts like a brake. It's going to slow your elbow down. Don't do that. Keep your arm loose. Keep your whole body and shoulders and traps and neck and all this stuff, your arms. Keep all that stuff loose and just whip. Think loose and whippy here. Loose, and you want to whip this elbow straight across. I bring my other hand up to protect my face. He might be elbowing me, right? So I got to protect my face. So keep this hand up here. Snap your elbow straight across, just like this, twisting my hips. This is the right horizontal elbow, straight across. Just you want to really think of speed here, not tensing up and trying to muscle it. Be loose and relaxed, and turn your hips. Most of the problems I see with students is they don't turn their hips enough. They just kind of, I don't know, they're just kind of stiff here. You got to be relaxed and turn the hip and shoulder. So I'm right here in my stance. There's the right snap elbow. See how fast you can make it. Pretend like you're trying to, you know, smack a fly out of the air. Go as fast as you can. Slow motion here. I bring this hand up. Make sure you penetrate through your target. This is my target plane here. I don't just hit here and come back. I go through. Go through the target. Through the target. Left horizontal elbow. Same thing. I'm just going to whip it. Your lead hand is never going to be as powerful as your back arm, your back elbow, but that's okay. It's powerful enough. This is a good cutting weapon. With elbows in general, you know, elbow strikes, you hit somebody up here, anywhere on the face or the head is a good target. You hit someone up here above the nose, it's going to cause a lot of cutting. And you got this hard bone dragging against this just skin sort of stretched over hard bone. It just cuts real easily. You know, just a little elbow like that can cut a guy open really easily. If you hit down here, it's going to knock him out, you know, or it's going to cause some facial damage here, broken jaw or something. It's a very powerful blow. So, but you want to, on the left elbow here is what I was getting at. This is not as strong as your rear elbow. This is always going to be harder than your front one, but this is strong enough. But you just want to get a good whip out of it, just like this. This hand comes up, protects my face. This is the rear hand, the minor hand, the hand that's not doing anything per se. It's not striking anyway. This hand protects my face. So I'm here and whip this across just like this. So there's the left horizontal, right horizontal, left horizontals, and the right. So you got this plane here, this horizontal plane for the first two elbows. All right, the next elbow is the down elbow. The horizontal elbow came across this way. The down elbow comes on a downward trajectory like this. This other hand comes up just as before and protects my face, but this elbow angles down. Down. The good thing about this one is, you know, if a person has his guard up, the horizontal elbow might just catch his hand and not connect, but the downward elbow might go right over the top of his guard. So that's the idea here. So I start here, stroke it down. Nice and relaxed, turn the body, home, just like this. Home, Angle it down. Angle it down. That's it. Might want to cock it back, you know. Sometimes you get an opportunity. You don't always want to wind up. Sometimes you want speed. Sometimes you just want right here and boom. See how quick you can whip it. Other times, boom, load up a little more. So I'm right here, bang, bang, bang. Either one. All these, turn the hips. Other hand up. Ha! Right here. Home. Shum. All right, that's the right down elbow. Left down elbow, same thing. Again, it's the lead elbow, so it's a little bit funky. I'm going to start here, stroke it down. Instead of coming horizontal, just bring it up a little bit, snap it down, other hand stays up. Just like that. Twisting the hip and shoulders. All right. So there's left down elbow. Not as hard as the right one, but it will still cut and cause some damage, okay? All right, now we're doing the uppercut elbows, right and left side. Uppercut elbows. Two schools of thought on this, I think. I'm here in my stance. More traditional ways, guys, bring it straight up. Straight up. Straight up. Straight up. Twisting the hips and shoulder and everything. This is the more traditional way, you know. Traditional Muay Thai likes to do it this way. That's fine. I prefer to kind of come at an angle a little bit. So you see the difference? This is the first one. This is the second one. This second one here, just my preference, I feel like I can get more power bringing my hand over here than I can over here. This just doesn't, I don't know, it kind of gets stuck or it's tight or something, I don't know. But this just doesn't feel that tight to me. This one, yeah, this one feels a lot tighter to me. But, you know, if you like the traditional way, that's fine. Either way, it's kind of coming on the same open, taking advantage of the same opening, you know, right here. It's kind of coming up like this. See? Or, lift that elbow straight up. Coming up right under the chin area or so. Boom, boom, just like that. So these basic 6 elbows, what I call the basic 6, you got uppercut, horizontal, and down, and then the other side, uppercut, horizontal, and down. So pop, 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 pop. Okay, that's a basic 6. That's your basic 6 elbows. And then you got some fancier ones. You know, you'll see guys doing spin elbows. They'll spin around and hit them with the elbow, or they'll spin here and hit here. That's fine if you're in a context where the rules permit that sort of thing without any bad consequences. Personally, I don't want to do that. You know, if I'm in close on a guy, I'm not going to spin. You know, when he's right here trying to elbow him, you know, in a real fight or something, because they can just grab you and take you to the ground and grab you in a chokehold or something. So I don't want anybody on my back. So, you know, if you're fighting strict Muay Thai rules, maybe the spin elbows are okay if you want to add those in. Personally, I don't ever use them because I don't have a need for those kind of things. But anyway, we got the basic 6 here. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3. This is a good just kind of flow. You think of this pattern here of you know, the angles of the elbows. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and then just practice flowing. You see on the different angles. That's a nice little warm up. This is a nice little warm up drill to loosen up your shoulders. Hoo, 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 hoo. These angles, angles. Hoo, hoo, hush, 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 shh, yeah, shh, shh. That's a good one. There is one more elbow that I like. It's called the spike elbow. I'm going to start here. This one comes down and bring it straight down. It's like you know, like you pull someone's head down or he's shooting in on you or whatever. Here's the target. It's flat like this, and I hit down. So it's different. Not the same thing as the down elbow, which comes, you know, this way. That's the down elbow. This is the spike elbow, which comes straight down. So you got down elbow and spike elbow. Sometimes you can jump up, you know, you can pull their head down and spike it, you know, in dangerous areas here. So could be very dangerous. So be careful on that. But this elbow goes just like this. Up and down, spike, spike. Drop your weight, like this. So you're adding that spike elbow in, you know, to the other 6. You can start flowing. Remember that pattern I showed you. Horizontals, down, uppercuts, There you go. Spike, horizontal, horizontal, down, uppercut. All right, that little drill will loosen up your shoulders. It'll give you some power in your elbows because you'll kind of loosen up here and get used to this sort of range of motion. So you can practice all 7 elbows now. And you got the basic 6, and then with the addition of the rear spike elbow, and that'll give you a great arsenal of elbow attacks. All right, now we're moving on to knee strikes. Knee strikes are awesome weapons. Probably the most powerful weapons the human body can throw is the knee strike. For my basic stance, knee strike number 1 is the straight knee. I'm in my stance here. Thrust the knee forward and body back. You can do this long range. You know, if I'm sort of just out here and just sticking it in there, if throws a punch at me. You'll see later on, we're going to have a lot of different applications for this. I can throw long range, or I can grab a hold of the neck, around the neck like this, and clench and shoot this knee in. And we're going to do a lot of that stuff later on. But the knee itself is you want to get your hips in, sort of point your toe and get your hips in, your chest back. Sort of this kind of motion. So I start here, come back here, keep one hand in front of the face, just like this. Changing angles, just like that. Stick that knee straight out here. Of course, I can do the left one too. If I got a left lead, I want to throw my left knee, I got to switch my feet and knee. So we got this quick switch and knee, switch and knee. Or if you just got standard, your orthodox stance here, throw that right one straight in there. Right knee, switch left knee. So try this one. Right knee, switch left knee. Straight knee, left straight knee, right straight knee, left straight knee. It's a good little drill. Right straight knee. Notice I don't knee like this. I don't do this. You know, I don't have my butt sticking out this way and my chest out this way. It's the other way around. My hips go into the knee, my chest goes away. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. See? Whoosh, 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 whoosh. All right, that's the straight knee. You can use these straight knees, as I said, from a clench, and you can use them in conjunction with one another, alternating right and left. You got the skip knee. So I grab here, I feel my right knee, put it down in front, wind the other one up, left knee, wind the other one up, right knee. See, just alternate. Right knee, wind the other one up, left knee. Like this. So you start to get this skipping motion. Slow-mo. See? Right knee down in front. Other one back, left knee. That's it. That's the skipping knee, just a variation you can do on the straight knees. And you also have the flying knee now. The flying knee is just a straight knee that you jump into. So I'm going to start here. I can step in, just throw it straight. And if I just want to hop off this foot a little bit, I kind of hop into it. That's a flying knee. Step, knee, and hop. Step, and then hop and knee, just like that. Just like that. All right. That's a flying knee. And if I want to do the left one, I got to put that quick switch in. Switch, and then hop off this foot. Switch, and hop off this foot. Slow-mo. Kind of hard to do a slow jump, but like this. Boom. Or switch and jump off this foot. Boom. Hands, always in all these, hands stay up. And as far as targets go, you know, the knees can go a lot of places. You can knee the thighs straight on or on the side. It's a great target. You can knee the body, again, straight on or on the side, or the face. Face and head. So thighs, body, head, it's good for the knees. These straight knees can go straight into the thigh and go to the body. If I grab around the head, as we'll see later on, pull the head down and knee the face or the head. It's an awesome move. It's a devastating move. All right, now let's move on to the round knee. Round knee, not the most powerful kind of knee, but it can hurt, you know, if you catch the opponent off guard. Well, this knee comes around and hits on the side of the person, so it's good when you're in close. You bring it up and hit on the side. To get some power into this, well, first of all, the target area here is right here on the side of the kneecap. And to get some power, you just kind of hop into it. So I bring this, watch this support foot here. I bring this knee up and then hop in. Hop in. And the other side. This is the round knee. It's not as hard as the straight knee, but pretty hard. Use them in combination. Use them in combination with one another. This knee comes around and slaps on the side. All right, you can also feel a diagonal knee. All this really is, instead of coming straight up, comes around the side. It's not a slap. It's not the round knee that comes around. It's more of a thrust, like this. So I can start here and say grab the side of the opponent. So here's the straight knee, right? Here's the diagonal knee. Here's the diagonal knee. Just like this. This one's pretty powerful. Straight knee, diagonal knee. And you can attack body or head with this, you know. Obviously I can do the head or the body area, whatever's open. Straight knee, diagonal knee. So I start here, just kind of bring the knee around like this. All right, here's diagonal right, switch, diagonal left, diagonal right, diagonal left. And it's different than the round knee. This is the diagonal knee, this is the round knee. So it's just different trajectory. Diagonal knee comes this way, round knee kind of arcs, hits like this. So there's straight knee, diagonal knee, round knee, straight knee, diagonal knee, and round knee. All right, so that'll cover some of the knees you need to know for Muay Thai. Again, the knees are very powerful, and in my opinion, probably the best, the hardest strikes you can learn to throw with the human body. Okay, now we're going to work on our Thai kick. Thai kick, you know, is one of those weapons that Muay Thai is most known for. And let's just jump right into it. I'm going to start here in my stance, and I'm going to take my back leg and I'm going to swing it around, hitting with the shin bone. Anywhere on the shin bone's good. And when you start kicking pads and stuff, your shin bone will toughen up. You don't need to kick trees or use Coke bottles or some of those other crazy things I hear. Just kicking pads is enough, okay, for conditioning your shins to kick. I'm going to start here. I'm going to take my back leg and swing it around. Just swing your back leg around, and you got to. Here are the things you have to remember. When I swing my kick, first thing is my foot here pivots halfway, so it just takes about a 90-degree pivot as I go. The second thing is my hip and whole body come around. I don't kick like this. Yeah, my body's kind of bent with my bottom sticking out over here. I keep my body square, and I rotate my whole body into it. So I pivot this foot 90 degrees. I rotate my body. That's the second thing. And the third thing is the hand. So take this arm, and I'm going to throw it back as a counterbalance, and put this hand to protect my face. So kicking right here at the camera, real slow. It's like this. And you want to kick through the target. So you don't just hit, the surface of the target and then bounce back. You want to think in your mind psychologically, just simply crashing through the whole target, just like you would swing a baseball bat. Swing the whole kick through the target. So I'm going to start here like this, real slow, kick, and come back. A couple of things you could do. When you kick in the air, you're really committed to this kick. So you could throw this kick in the air, kind of stop right here and spin back. Some people like to do that. Some people like to spin all the way through, so when I kick, they spin all the way through and come back like this. Like this. Spinning all the way through and coming back. I do both ways myself. Spinning all the way through, or just simply coming back here and fighting like this. So you can, but just make sure you go through the target. Maybe you'll stop here. Maybe you'll spin all the way around, but just make sure you go through the target here. Turn your body. This hand goes back. This hand goes up. Notice how I turn my hips into my target. You can never kick hard like this. See, this is bad form. My body's not turning into it. You got to turn your body into it so you can hit hard. Boom! Turn your body, hips and shoulder. Everything swings like a door here. Your body is when you kick. So, kicking like this, kicking like a door, like swinging the whole body, and then that shin bone, and the leg is just sort of like a dead leg. You don't snap the kick from the knee or anything like that. Swinging, swinging. Okay, and when I throw the left leg, you can throw it 3 ways. Way number 1 is simply the slide up. I take my back leg and replace my front leg, and then turn my hips over. So on the back it looks like this. Just like this. Everything else is the same. Hand position's the same. The foot is rotated 90 degrees, and I turn my hip. Just like this. That's the slide up kick for the left kick. The second one is a switch kick, where I'm in my stance and I switch my feet real fast and then kick. Okay? So I'm right here, I switch my feet and then swing the leg. So this is the switch kick. Okay? And the third way to kick with the left is the step up kick. I'm right here and I actually take a step with my right leg and then follow through with the left kick, and it looks like this. Step and kick. Step and kick. Step and kick. There's the right one. Notice how I turn my hips and shoulders. Turn my hips and shoulders. This would be incorrect. See how I'm facing the target? No good. Turn your body. Turn your body into that kick. Left one here. Incorrect first. Look. See, I'm square. Don't be square. Turn. See, switch my kick. Boom, turn. Turn the body into the kick. Targets for the Thai kick are simply low, middle, high. Low meaning the thigh, middle meaning the body, high meaning the head. So low kick, middle kick, high kick, thigh, body, head. And on the thigh, you may go inside or outside. So if I'm here, you could Thai kick me here, or the slide up left kick, you can kick me here. So it's here and here for the low, here and here middle, of course here and here for the high, for the Thai kick. Now let's move on to the next kick, which is the push kick or a teep. Teep, you're going to start here in your stance, bring your back leg, bring your knee up and push your foot straight out, hitting with the ball of the foot here. So you got to kind of pull your toes back, point your foot forward and pull your toes back. So I start here, whoosh, push my kick straight out, bend my knee up. It's like you're kicking down a door. Boom, and get your hips into it. Don't kick like this, with your bottom sticking out. Hips forward. Hips forward, like this. Push it back. So there's a right-legged teep or push kick. Teep's a Thai word, but called teep or push kick. Knee up, push out. Knee up, push out. Knee up, push out. Push out. Hands up. Push out. Lead leg, pretty much the same way we did the Thai kicks. You can slide up, teep out like this. Slide up, and teep. Teep. Teep, like this. Or you can quick switch, and teep. Quick switch, and teep. Of course, I could walk into it, take a step, and kick. Step and kick. All right, the targets on this teep, on this push kick, primarily you're kicking the body. Primarily you're pushing the guy, kicking him in the solar plexus and the ribs, mostly in here. You can't get fancy with it and teep or push kick the thigh. That really gets old after about 2 or 3. You actually kick in the front of the thigh with the ball of the foot. That's nice. And you can't kick the face. More of an insult than an actual damage-causing kick. But you can do that. Those are the targets for the push kick. Okay, now I want to show you how to use your hands to attack the body. I haven't really made much specification so far as to attacking the head and the body, although I've been punching, the head level. Let's just talk about body shots in general. A lot of times what you're going to do when you hit the body is you're going to be using uppercuts and hooks when you're in close. So starting at my stance right here, we can roll an uppercut to the body, uppercut this way. So get used to this rolling motion, just like this. The thing about throwing the punches to the body is you want to keep your elbows in tight. You don't want to do this. Okay? You don't want to resort to this. This is a weaker punch, and also when you bring your elbow out like this, it exposes your own body. So I'm going to keep my arms in tight. I'm going to bend my knees, and it's almost like my elbows here are glued to the front of my abs here. I'm going to start like this and kind of roll these things, and really roll your hips and push with your legs like this. This would be like an uppercut combination to the body. Rolling like this, and then you'll be using hooks too. And either way, left hook, right hook, roll the body, left hook, right hook. As far as targets go, anywhere in here on the rib area is good. Ribs, stomach, solar plexus. You got the liver right here on the right side, right below the rib cage. This is a good shot. So hitting anywhere on the body here really hurts. So if you use your legs and kind of lean your weight onto your punch, like this will really give you a hard, nasty body shot, and it really hurts to get hit hard in the body. Nobody likes that. Sometimes I think it's better to get hit in the head because those kind of things you don't feel. But these things will really make you sick if you get hit with one of these hard, in-close body shots like that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is just show you a little bit more about what I mean by using those body shots on the bag. Start here. Start here like this. I'm going to keep my elbows in tight and just sort of roll these punches like this. Move my whole body. Boom, 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 boom. There's the hook. Roll the uppercuts. Watch just a single uppercut. Just watch about just when I throw one uppercut. Yeah, lean my body. Like this. Sometimes it's a good idea if you have a heavy bag or something at home, just to get close like this. Head on the bag and practice banging away at the body. Using my whole hips and legs here. Using my body weight, leaning onto the punch a little bit. Okay, that'll teach you how to throw some vicious body shots.